Good evening, good evening. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, December 27th, and it's that, I always say, amazing time between Christmas and New Year's where life just goes slow and you can just pause as we're wrapping up from Christmas and getting ready for the new year. And I just realized the volume here is on my computer, so I'm just going to shut that off here. Hi, Catherine. How are you? It's just me tonight. Christian is off having an adventure, so I thought I would still come on and re-look and take in all the things that I got in my holiday stocking this year. How are you tonight? What are you up to? Hi, Tracy. Welcome, welcome. Um, this is a solo edition tonight as I am going to share what's in my stocking. Hi, Sandy. Yes, I know. I'm on my own. I can do it, right? Um, so yeah, so what is everybody up to? What's your list? Hi, Tammy. Oh, you haven't been around for a while. Nice to see you, Tammy. It's so good to have you with us. Make sure you um drive carefully as always. I don't know, I just love this time between I know it's my favorite time of the holidays after Christmas and before the new year because there's just like I feel like time just kind of slows down a little bit, but maybe for others it doesn't. But for me, I just find it slows down. You kind of are relaxing. You could just live with sort of the mess of the after Christmas mess, I should say. Um, with all the wrapping, everything wasn't perfect in there, but the kids were just enjoying themselves and having a good time. So, hi, Deanna. Welcome, welcome. It's just a solo edition tonight. Christian's on an adventure. So, I have you all here to laugh with and share with and tell me how your holiday. Oh, so, excuse me. I was going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Ooh, you got a whole day to yourself of crafty time? That sounds amazing. I remember pre-children. That's what I used to. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it was a big sneeze. I think it has to do with this peppermint lotion, twisted peppermint lotion that I got in my stocking. I got two of them. I got the travel size body cream one and this big one. And I like to have these on my desk. And I like to put lotion on before I do a live or just come in here. I don't know, just a nice way to give yourself a hand massage and relax your hands. But it's very, very scented. So I think that's why I sneezed. This one is a little bit stronger than the scent that I'm used to, but it just smells so amazing that it's okay. Yes, a whole day to craft sounds amazing. I remember having those pre-children days, and it was just amazing. It felt so good just to escape in my room and make something. So, what did you work on? Tell us what you worked on. Tell us what you worked on. What else? Has anybody else had crafty time? How was your holidays? Did you um, get anything extra special crafty wise? I know it was a good time here. On the 24th, I was at my in laws. And then the 25th, we were up super early this year because my husband is a nurse. And so he had to be at the hospital for the day. He worked day shift on both the 25th and the 26th. And so we were up at 6:15 to open stockings and the Santa present. And then the kids played with all their stuff. And then we had a yummy waffle breakfast. And then we kind of watched a bit of TV and played again. I had a nap. That's one thing I enjoy about this time stretch. I seem to be getting little naps in here or there just because there's time to just pause or we take time to pause. I'm not sure. Um, so anyways, and then the 25th, so that during the day, after we got ready at about 1 o'clock, we headed to my mom and dad's and we were there till about, we were there till like 9, I think. And then we opened the rest of our presents at home because my husband was home again from his day shift, and then the kids opened all their gifts. And then yesterday was just a lovely quiet day at home. We did brave them all briefly to pick up something for my son's claw machine that he got, because it didn't come with the little balls that go inside to grab. And then we snuck back again. And then today was just a nice lazy day. My mother-in-law gave me leftovers for dinner, so it's just, I don't know, it's just been a pajama day. It's been amazing. So Catherine said she got so much done. She got 2 memory dexes. She finished a layout from my 90-foot pile of to finish layouts. Uh-oh, oh, there it goes. And she started a smash book to organize embellishments. Well, that sounds super duper productive. I can honestly say I haven't really been in my craft room since I finished the last little bit of projects on Thursday for my coworkers. I was up super late finishing off a couple things. So now it's that time of year. I'm not ready to put my Christmas stuff away yet, but that's what I just always find, like, the lull of this time. I'm still in the Christmas mood, but what's stopping me from doing Christmas stuff anyways? Nothing, to be honest, nothing at all. So yeah, so tonight I just thought it would just be kind of low key. I'd be sharing a little bit about what I got in my stocking, and maybe make something with it, but maybe not. Just kind of feels, because like you don't see it, but this is like the space that's just perfectly clean. Everywhere else is like really a big fat mess. So it's time to get that organized. I know I say that every week in a live, but it gets clean and then it gets messy again. It gets clean, it gets messy. So I don't know. I love the post that Bonnie shared on Instagram saying, saving all of this year's Christmas projects intentions for next year. I feel like that's what I need to do, but I also want to like still do it. Oh, good. I'm not the only one in Christmas mood. Went to Dollar Tree and they had Valentine's and Easter out already. I had to close my eyes. Well, here apparently in Canada, I don't know if they do this in the States, but we have like Boxing Day sales here in Canada, and stuff goes on for a really good deal. And apparently the Dollar Tree stuff is 50% off right now, the Christmas stuff. And I remember getting some cute like cups and stuff last year that we've been, or the year before, that we've been using. I don't really need any more Christmas stuff, but I'm going to be setting my goals for 2024 for the big tag crafty goal. And January is going to be no spend, which is going to kill me when I see all the cute Valentine's Day stuff. Because I know if you don't get it in January or when it comes out, you miss out on all those things. Hey, Soap, how are you? Welcome. We're just sort of chit-chatting at the moment, talking about what we're working on and talking about our holidays. I hope you had a great holiday. Yes, the day after Christmas sales are amazing. Used to always hit Victoria's Secret on the 26th. It was insane at the mall, but fun. So nice to see you. Yeah, we were at the mall, as I said, on the 26th to pick up. My son got a claw machine from Santa, but of course the little balls and the little toys that go inside the claw machine weren't in the package. That was supposed to be bought separately, but I guess the elves didn't realize that. And so we ended up having to pick some things up. But I was able to improvise, thank goodness, because you know how that would have been, having a Christmas present that you can't use. And I had some of those like Easter eggs that looked like strawberries that I bought at Walmart at Easter time, and they were in my scrap room. So we used those temporarily, and thankfully they did work. Okay, so Deanna's not going to put her Christmas stuff away, but heading to Hawaii for a good long week or more and skipping Valentine's Day. Well, you know what? Valentine's Day, I don't mind. It's kind of fun, but what I'm really excited about is coffee month. I love that we have a whole month devoted to all things crafting coffee. That's the right word I was saying. So yeah. So anyways, let's take a look at what I got in my stocking, and some of you are going to have to help me out because I knew it was advised to me to get these things, and now I can't remember what I needed a few of them for. So what I was realizing is I love to give cards at Christmas, but not like in the sense of I never give cards as a one card to a person. I always make cards and give to other people, and then they give my cards, which makes no sense at all. But I am needing envelopes. I was getting low on envelopes. I even used the ones that Pia had given to me. So I got these packages of envelopes. Where am I going to put everything? Here. This was my stocking. So I can't believe all these things were able to fit in there. But I have a Tinkerbell stocking. And yes, I did get this as a grown adult woman. When I lived in my condo, when I had my own condo, lived on my own, single gal, I got this stocking to hang up on the mantle. It is Tinkerbell. I love her. So I still use that one. Each of us have our own family stocking that we like, but it's not like the matchy picture perfect ones, that you see in pictures, because I like that we all have our personality in our stocking. I love Tink's personality. I think she has the best sassy sparkle personality. So I really like that side of her. I have some mugs, and I used to have shirts and stuff. And one day when we take our kids to Disneyland, hopefully in the next year or so, we will be able to look at some new Tinkerbell stuff and get a sweatshirt or something. Because I had a hoodie for the longest time that I loved. So I love Tinkerbell. So another thing that I got in my stocking, aside from the envelopes, were these little mini round magnets. So I like using these as there's 16 of them, but I guess it would be sets of 8, right? Because they all stick together. So you would have 8 projects here. And I like using these for folios and closures on mini albums. So yeah, I got these in my stocking. And then this, I remember being at the Three Craft Chicks retreat and sitting beside Yvette, and she was raving about versifying Claire, or she was trying to find it, and she was using Alicia's. Alicia, I just finished saying your name just as this. What is so good about this ink? I got it in my stocking, and now I don't remember what is so good about it. I remember Yvette was borrowing yours, and she was trying to find one when we left to go look at the craft store. So am I supposed to use these for stamping my sentiments? Am I supposed to be using it for my greeting farm images? What makes this ink so good? Help me out, Alicia, because I can't remember. For watercoloring. It's for watercoloring. Okay, which is awesome. Maybe that's why I got it, because just before Christmas, I got this, and I was coloring with this during a live. With the gouache. I don't know how you say it. You can't remember either. Oh my goodness. Isn't it yours she was borrowing? And there's a reason why we need this over the other one. So Mimi's here. Hey, Mimi. Welcome. It's just solo edition tonight. Anybody, I know it was advised that I needed this ink. Mimi, do you know why? I think Soph and Alicia has said it is for watercoloring instead of Memento ink. Because Memento ink we use our alcohol markers with, right? So anyways, so I got this in my stocking, and then I guess Santa was getting me ready for Valentine's Day, even though I'm, I did say I'm not a big Valentine's Day crafter, but I do like doing a little. So I got the Candied Ink Distress Oxide, the Spun Sugar. Actually, the Spun Sugar I saw, I think it's Deanna from, I can't remember her name, but anyways, or maybe it's somebody else. I was watching, I don't know, somebody was doing gingerbread projects, and when they were using this for the cheeks of the gingerbread, I always thought it was like pen or Nuvo drops. So this Spun Sugar was a really pretty color, and then picked raspberry and candied apple. So I want to do more sentiment strips that are not just black, and I also want to experiment in my goal is to do a traveler's notebook, like not a December daily, but a calendar slash brain dump slash like sort of mental health journaling and like taking pictures, memory keeping, happy planner, all that thrown into one. And I want to play with inks and stamping because I have so many stamps, and I watch Heidi Swap's videos and they're so motivating, but I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. So I really like these colors. They look so nice actually when you see them all together. So they scream spring. This kind of is Christmas, Valentine's. This is Valentine's, spring, girly. I feel like it's going to work. And then I took a class, a Lael Concar class at Three Craft Chicks Retreat, or was it the online one that I did for the fall October Traveler's Notebook insert? And she showed this Tombow sand eraser. And you know, when you're inking and you make a mistake and thank you for the colors. Yes, I love the colors too. And you make a mistake and you get a bit of ink on your paper and you didn't mean to get it there. Like maybe it's a bit of a fingerprint. This erases it. And I watched her do it. Yeah, that was during the tutorial. So the class that Christian and I signed up for her inserts, and you use this and it actually erases the ink from the paper. And I definitely make slip ups, and so she recommended this, and sure enough it ended up in my stocking. So amazing. And then I love making shakers, and so this is strips. I've never tried these before. It comes with 32 per package. So I guess 16 here, or maybe that's 32 all along there. So 32 strips. And you know how Christian likes making the, what do you call them? The shakers, that they're just the shape and size of a long slimline card. That's what I'm hoping to do with some of this. Although I'm just thinking that if I'm making a slimline card, that could maybe take 4 or 5 strips already. This might not go very far. So it's for the strips where we don't have the actual sentiment to go, or the die to go with it. That's what I thought. Though. So I'm guessing that, do you need 10 of the erasers or 10 of these packages, Catherine? I just looked over and I wasn't sure what you referred to, because I feel like this isn't going to last very long, but I thought sometimes when you're a pinch and you just want to make a shaker, that these might work. We'll see. Well, I don't know. We'll see. And then I'm loving the beading and making bracelets. I made bracelets as gifts for some of my favorite coworkers. And so this has the, it's 5 mil, and this is what I use for the spines too of my December daily. So I made a December daily. I was actually talking to Alicia before the live, and I made a December daily. And I'm ready, like it's ready to go. I used Miss Kate. I think I did some of it during a live, didn't I? I don't even remember. And I've decorated it a little bit. And I just haven't done the pictures yet. And look at the spine. Isn't it so cute? I don't know. I just, that's what I use that for too. So the bracelets and the spines. So that is what I have this for, I guess. And then another thing that I had no idea that these even existed. Thank you. It's the cover. I used Miss Kate's Designs Holly Jolly, I think it's called, paper collection. And yeah, and all their cards and their matching ephemera. And then I rewatched a video that I got with Lael Concar of how to decorate the front. And I used the pom-pom trim that I had hoarded in my stash. And then she does all the black fine lining. So when I look at this, it looks so cute. It would be a waste not to use it. I still haven't finished my December daily from 2020. So I don't know. I should probably use it. This little gingerbread guy was an ornament that came from Dollarama. I just took off the bead, or the, what do you call those screw things for the ornament? And then I I sprinkled, what do you call that stuff? Nuvo drops or stickles. I put that on and then I glued it onto a snowflake. And then this is cut out with a die. I don't know if it's Sizzix or a different brand that I got at Hobby Lobby on clearance or something. And I stitched it. I had the best of intentions when I started this of doing a December daily throughout the whole month. And like, cause I had this done pretty early on, and look at it. There's no pictures. I don't know. Christmas came so fast this year. Does anybody else feel that way? I don't know. And I just love the beading. I just feel like it just jazzes it up, makes it extra special looking. You know, I don't know about you, but I've gone through the beading craze, and every time I go to Hobby Lobby, that's what I seem to stock up on now is their beads, because they have so many different things. I have like a calyx drawer full of beads, but here I have way more than that in there. Oh gosh, I'm not the only one that starts December dailies. I have one, it's in a basket on my shelf, and I look at it all the time. I'm like, oh, I should just do it. The pictures are all there. Everything's ready. And here it is, still not finished. Yeah, Santa needs to bring us extra hours in the day. I guess I feel like I'll do it when my kids are no longer like little. But who knows if that'll actually happen, because then something else happens. Because I even bought the printer last year. I got that as a Christmas present, the Canon, that I can print pictures. And then I have the what do you call the Echo Tank one now that I could print pictures with that. And so there's no excuse for the pictures. It really comes down to time and being effective with it and putting our stuff away. So this was also something that I had no idea existed. And Yvette at Three Crafts Chicks Retreat was showing me how to use it. And it's a one-step looper. So I have all these beads, but I haven't made wire wrapping is a challenge for me. And so I had no idea that there was actually a tool that you can buy that actually does the wire wrapping for you. So I'm going to try it, see how it works. Because I know you can just use regular wire, because she was using, I think, regular wire, and then she was cutting it to whatever you needed. And I think it's a bit tricky to get the sizing with the bead. But are you guys willing to try it with me and see how this goes? I just have to find one. And then I have to, this one is a bit wonky. I don't want it, I want it a decent size, but all the ones I'm pulling are super duper long. Okay, we'll just go with that one. Why not? So you ready to try this with me? Okay, so just start a word doc and write down. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Write down the memories, and then they're there, and then you can journal about it after. There's even something that happened, my daughter said, that was really cute on Christmas morning. I'm like, okay, I can't remember. I don't want to forget this. I've already forgotten it. It's just crazy. So let's see. Oh, this bead one is clogged a little bit. Okay, I need to grab a different bead. 1 second here. I'll go with a candy cane look. There. Sometimes these glitter beads need to be poked. Okay, so the idea is, I don't know if you see, this is where I have to get, oh gosh. And I see the kids have been at it stealing my stuff again. And now I don't see the wire cutters. Grrr. This is where I need a bead kit. Okay, hold on. I remember they were using my packaging, my side cutters to open up. Oh man, this, okay. Maybe I should just try the looping without the beads then. I was going to try it from scratch. Okay, I'll just take these little ones. Let's see. Put the green one on. Oh, this is clogged too. Some of them they have to just be poked through with a cutter. Okay, so let's try this one. And then just double check to make sure I'm putting it through the right way. Okay, so it goes through here, I believe. And then, are you ready to do this with me? Oh my gosh, it cuts it too. OMG. Okay, and then I guess if you just need to touch it up a little bit, I didn't realize it cut it if it needed to be cut. I thought I had to do the cutting. Look it. Isn't that amazing for somebody who's trying to put little beads on and wire wrapping? I guess in time I can use this other one and wrap it another way, but look at that. Who knew that there was a tool that could do that? I'm going to do another one because I'm going to do this one now that I know it cuts it. Actually, I feel like I'm going to put red, white, red. So do this like a candy cane one. So it goes in here like this. This is amazing because I've cut them and been so frustrated with things. And then hold on. I don't have my glasses on, which probably isn't helping either. Oops. Hold on there. Okay. Making it more complicated than it is. Look at that. It makes it perfect. This is going to help me sit down in front of the TV and just wrap and make bead combos to my little heart's content. Now, I guess you can wrap and do this other fancy business that I'm going to have to do by hand. And that, oh, I'm sorry you have a migraine. I had no idea this tool existed. I'm sorry, Lisa, you have a migraine. You have a good night. I had no idea. So that I'm very excited about, and I'm going to be able to do a whole bunch of wire wrapping because I always wondered how everybody's wire wrapping looked so perfect. So I guess it's just getting the position right for how close to go to the beads. But look at that. Okay, I have to just do another one because this is just way too fun. Because I've struggled and then my hands get sore. And you have a good night, Alicia. Thanks for popping in. Okay, let's try it one more time. So put that in there. And I guess really it gets you the position so you're right close to the bead. And then you can tighten it a little bit if it needs to. There, look at that. Perfect. Look at that. In minutes. And then I have some dangles all ready to put onto charms. Now that is a beautiful thing that I had no idea existed. This is going to be my top recommended tool of 2023. Just squeaked in there in the nick of time. So I don't know how you guys store yours and keep these, but I'm just going to put it back in here for now so it doesn't get wrecked. So it's called the One Step Looper. And yeah, this is so cool. Okay, so the next thing I got from my stocking, this is the envelope die from KS Crafts to make envelopes with. Now, this is kind of cool because it makes your envelopes look so fancy, and then you can make a slimline or make it to any size that you want. So, and then it has this peel bit, which makes it look really professional. So you glue this down, and to get the card out, they just peel that. So I haven't watched a tutorial yet, but I have a feeling this one is the large one. So I think this has to do with, you measure it here. Hold on, let's make sure I'm measuring it. And this is 5 across. So let me just see. So a card is going to, so this is going to be able to house you just have to get the right distance. This is going to hold a A2 size card. So that's cool. I'm looking forward to trying that because sometimes, like, I bought envelopes, and I don't know about you guys that were looking for or got envelopes, but when you're trying to find envelopes, they are next to impossible to find at this time of year. So this way, if you need an envelope and you don't have any, or you make a card, you can be ready to go and just make one with coordinating paper. And then I love shakers, although you wouldn't know it because I haven't done any shakers this holiday season. I need to squeeze in a few because I got a few shaker dies. but this is the pumpkin shaker die from KS Crafts. I didn't realize it came with the words thankful, and it's even like a, what do you call it? It has the outline. What do you call that? Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. But it has the outline. It has thank you. It comes with the shaker part, and I love that it's all together, the base, and you can make it a jack-o'-lantern at the same time. So it could be for fall. I was attracted to the fall part because you know me, I love crafting with fall. So that's good to go. Deanna, I love your idea of using the December daily, the shadow. Thank you, Chiquita. I like the idea of having oopsies. Darn it. Now I've lost my train of thought. I like the idea. Yes, there we go. It was the December daily of using your phone to write everything. Because there was one thing my daughter said. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to forget that. And here I am. I was today trying to think and I can't remember a thing. And then the next die that came in here, I love these little girl dies. So I don't know if you can see it, but here's the body, the head and the face. And you can make her have a ponytail or just a short do. There's her shirt, her clothes. There's little buttons there. I'm not sure what that one's for. Glasses, eyelashes. Although I have like a little face die from Peachy Keen that goes with my, what do you call those stamps? Julie Nuttingdoll stamps. So I think I might use that for the face. And I don't know, I just thought these make cute little cards. They also look cute tucked in your traveler's notebooks, pockets, or planner pockets. So I have a few of these. So I'm hoping I can mix and match them and make them look all different. So that's really cute. And then Santa got me hooked up with, hello, Therese. I got hooked up with Suquang. So I have the 5mm. So I guess that's the 1/8 and the 1/4 of an inch. Or is that 1/4 and 1/2 an inch? No, I think that's 1/4 and 1/8 of an inch. Anyways, it's in millimeters. But I just looked because I've been using this to put together the jelly totes. So you will have seen back on my Instagram reel that I made 8 of those gingerbread jelly totes from the KS Crafts die. And there were so many of them. And I started, isn't it fun that I got in this stocking? Is it fun? And so I'm using the tape to put the jelly totes together. I used one, the first time I made one, the first one I did, I made it with the glue gun. And I kept burning my fingers. And then it kind of looked clunky. The next one I did, I tried using just my Barely Arts glue. And I just didn't have the patience to hold it. And Barely Arts glue dries really quick. So then I'm like, I'm going to try the tape. And boy, did that help it go together. You could make it precise and it stuck really nicely. So I used the tape. And so that's probably why I got so much of that. And then 2 cutting pads. Now I had the purple sparkly ones, which I love because you can't lose those. But isn't that the best tape? The Suquang is amazing. And I usually hoard it. I don't know. I buy crafty supplies and I think, oh, I'm only going to use this for a special project. And I'm like, why am I doing that? And I pulled it out and I used it on those gingerbread totes. And I'm like, this is the best thing ever. It made it go fast. I wasn't stressing about getting them all done on time and fussing and fighting with the glue or the glue gun. That was super, super amazing. And then I prefer when I have the plates that are glittered or colored so you can see them better. But this is all that I guess they were able to have. So that's what got put in my stocking. But they were able to find. And I've gone back to just using plates. Last year, I got the Magic Mat one from scrapbook.com. And I'm going to say that it doesn't feel very magical anymore like it used to. I can't use it when I'm cutting foam. I feel like I wrecked my magnetic plate. I had to buy a new magnetic plate this year when I was using that on the magnetic plate. So I am not a fan of the Magic Mat anymore. I feel like it's not very magical. And sometimes it doesn't cut properly on even my switch. I have the big one. I have the one for this. I don't know. I'm just not very happy with it. It doesn't feel very magical. I was really gung-ho about it, but the other thing what happened to it? I was cutting. Oh, that's what I was cutting with my magnetic plate. And then I guess it got pushed into the magnetic plate and then it pulled out a magnet. And then the magnet was stuck in the Magic Mat. So I had to throw out the whole Magic Mat. I don't know how many times you're supposed to use because I do use mine a lot, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it at the same time. Die cutting machines have an expiration date if you use them regularly. Magic Mats are the same. Die cutting machines have an expiration date? No, don't tell me that. I love my Big Shot. I use that one. I've used that one a lot, but I don't know. Maybe that is the thing. I don't know if I felt that I used it that much. And then I got the Big Shot plates too for Christmas. The Christmas present. I don't because the warping on the big plates is crazy. So then I got this little baggie of charms. So it has candies. I don't know, can you see them okay? I don't know, it was a mixture. Lipstick, lips, keys, a leaf, a heart, a couple of butterflies, which is amazing. I love butterflies. A couple of lips, some cherries, apples. I thought these would be cute, the red ones for Valentine's Day. And now that I can do this super easy, wasn't that going to look cute dangling on there? So fun. So I got them in red. Oh, hello, Gina. Welcome. Ho, ho, ho. This is the goodies that were in my stocking tonight. I didn't realize I'd have so much to share here. So these were all red, and then I got them in pink as well. So it looks like there's some of the same designs. Let's have a look. So I have a star, a little, oh, that's pretty. The flower, love, butterfly, a little pearl, some pearl ones. That seems to be popular in this batch. A heart, those hearts. And oh, these bows are darling. And I got a bunch of those. Oh, wow. I got 4 of those. It was just a mishmash of things. A cat, 2 cats. Oh, here's another bow. Here's another star. Here's some more stars. Here's a little bunny for Easter. Oh, look at these pretty flowers. I always see people, that's what I was noticing at Christmas time, making little sentiment tags and then putting that on the edge of the sentiment. So these are quite pretty. I like those. And I love the color of the pink. So what are you up to, Gina, tonight? What are you up to? Tell us. Put those in here. I don't lose any. I lose any? Nope, they're all here. And then the final 2 things is Kit Kats. Actually, I already ate them before the live. It's embarrassing to say, is Coke bottles. I love Coke bottle candies. So that's terrible. I eat 120 grams of these things before the live. Just gobble them up. And I got coffee crisps. And then the final thing was these acrylic paint pens. So I thought these would be kind of fun for highlighting my stamped images and when I'm coloring them and painting them. So I have no idea. I've never used these. Has anybody used these before? There's white, lemon. It's called orange, scarlet. Is that just red? No, it's just hot pink, purple, blue, teal. Is that teal? mint green. I guess it's called green, black, gold, and silver. So I thought, had another dinner party and I'm just pooped. Gosh, that sounds busy. Paint pens. I've always wanted to try these too. And I'm hoping I can use them with my stamped images. Make sure the surface is clean and dry. Shake well. Press dip down several times to start the ink flow. Replace lid when not in use. Results on different surfaces may vary. I'm just wondering if I have a stamped image around, because that's what I was hoping to try them on. Did I use all my stamped images, the Reading Farm ones? I feel like I didn't, but where did they go? This is just where my desk is just a complete gong show, and it really needs to be tidied. They under there? Oh, is this it there? Nope. Nope. I don't see them here. I don't see the stamped images. So who knows where those are? But let's get a piece of dark paper, black, and we can try them out. As I said, I've never used them, but I thought they would be fun to color on. Make sure not to press down while using a big help. Oh, good to know, Gina. And I guess this is probably not great if you get it on your clothes either. So, Gina, what do you use yours for when you've used them? So, instructions. Shake, press, and lid on. Okay. Okay, let's see. So, press down. I used those at my wedding so people could paint on rocks. Oh, that sounds cool. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at that on the white on the black. That's pretty. Let's try the yellow. So you can use them on all different types of porous surfaces. Is that what you mean? Like, could I put it on like cups and stuff? Okay. I'm hoping to use them in my traveler's notebook too. I know, I want to, this next coming year, I want to be able, oh, look at this. Let's just do a sunshine. I don't know. Look how nice and bright this is. And these flow really nice. There's the white and the yellow. That was supposed to be a question mark. Oh, they can be used on glass. So Gina says they can be used on glass and whatnot, but you would need to seal it on the guest book. That looks amazing on the black because, you know, it's really hard to get things on black. Okay, let's try this next one. Orange. This orange reminds me of Halloween. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. What should I do for Halloween? Who knows? I think I'm going to run out of space here. Oh my gosh, if only my, oops, my 6th grade teacher could see my print handwriting now. And because I'm messing around and it's just the pressure, you could get it brighter, but because I was messing around, because look at this now, like some of the colors. But because I was, oops, I'm off the camera here. That's pretty cool. We're going to place all the rocks and cement on our patio someday. Oh, that's a great idea. Good night, Mimi. It's getting late, isn't it? Have a good sleep. Thanks for popping by, saying hello. Enjoy your week. This week before this calmer week I always find between Christmas and New Year's. And if I don't see you before, have a happy new year. All the best in 2024. Oh my goodness. This one's taking a bit. Maybe I didn't shake it enough. Night, night, Deanna. Oh, this one's really pouring out now. I can see what you mean by the puddle if you push. Oh, the color intensity on these are amazing. So we have the red. We'll try the purple. Night, night, Deanna. Whoa, you are one party animal, Gina. Are you hosting all of them or are you going to some? What a fun way to spend the holidays, though. Hopefully you get to go to some and you're not doing all the work for all of them. But if that's your jam, then that's pretty cool too. Because this is always such a time of year for connection. I don't know what I'm doodling. It takes a bit of a knack because you can see the different intensity of the colors. Attending 3 and hosting 1. Oh, okay, that sounds pretty reasonable. If you were hosting all these paint pens are fun. I should get some. I've never tried one. As I said, I had no idea. I was looking at stuff for my daughter. I thought, oh, those look interesting. So this, let's see how this dark purple. Purple doesn't show up so much on the, well, it's still showing up, but not as good. Let me just get a different, let's get some white and see what it looks like. Look how dark it is on the white, and it's really solid. I just think these are fun for decorating a traveler's notebook or your happy planner or something like that. I wouldn't use these for coloring. You've hosted 4 parties this month. That's amazing. That must be something you really enjoy doing. My party that I consisted of hosting were the 2 for my kids, the craft party for my daughter, the movie night for my son, which are all kids party, because I guess that's the time of my life that I'm at. And then my grade 2 students, we had a pancake breakfast on the very last day of school. So I did 3 parties this month. They sell them on Temu. Well, I wish I knew about that. There we go. I gotta shake it a bit more. I'm looking to make sure the color's all. That's one place I've never shopped on as on Temu. Temu. First, when you guys had access to it they didn't have it in Canada, but I think you can now. I've never tried. Let's say this. I should shake it a bit more. The colors are really pretty. Oh, it's coming. There it goes. So this is the green. I'm not getting fancy anymore green and green. It looks good on both colors, doesn't it? Whoops, I'm off the cap screen again. Green and green. Oh, I don't know much about it. I don't know much about Temu. But I do know that I was trying to be mindful this year of not doing all my shopping online and making sure I go into the stores, because you can't, like, for example, Bath and Body Works. You can't buy scents or smells unless they're your go-to smells online. You know, that's the one thing you can't really buy is those kind of products. Here's black. Look at that. The Christmas. I'm interesting to see how black's going to dry on black. Oh, the store's got plenty of money from you. Yeah, well, there's something, I don't know what, when my family and we went downtown and we were shopping there and see, like, and then even at the local mall here, seeing all the like the decorations and all that stuff. That's like, not to go back to 2020, that's when my kids were really at their peak of like getting into the Christmas spirit, and we couldn't go to the malls and stuff the same. Or we were keeping them at home just to keep them safe. I guess things were open. I don't, anyways, we were keeping them safe. Gold. And it's just so exciting as a kid to see them all decorated. And you don't get that same experience or feel when you're doing online shopping. Just like back to the smells. Like, part of Christmas is the whole sensory experience of the sights, the sounds, the smells, the tastes, all that. So, I don't know. It's just, there's something about going shopping and then having the kids pick out their present for their, you look at, even the black is showing up somewhat on the black. If you wanted tone on tone, I don't know if that's showing up on the camera that well. I'll just, can see it. I guess you have to get it in the camera there. Focusing. There, black. You can kind of see it. And then the gold. Or silver. This isn't gold. Did I do the gold yet? No. Did I? Yeah, gold. I didn't do it on the black though. And then silver. Which it doesn't look that much different. Oh, I guess it has the shiny compared to the white. But these, I love how it looks on the black. It really pops. There we go. So here we go. Here is the pint markers. These were Montmartre, 12 colors: white, yellow, orange, red, pink, purple, blue, mint, green, silver, gold, and black. And they look pretty good on gold and silver. I love the idea of putting them on dinner plates. This has me thinking of something we could do with the kids for next year. This year they painted canvases, and it has become our tradition because it came on a whim. I think in 2020 or 2021, we were going to the store getting gifts for the grandparents, and they paint a canvas. But instead of like doing it earlier in the month, we do it on December 24th before we're heading out to my in-laws. But they turned out really good this year. My father-in-law was surprised at what the kids did. I don't think I posted them on Instagram. But anyways, this is the pens. I love the idea of Montmartre. That's an artist district in Paris. Paris. That makes sense why their name brand. I think that's the brand of the gauche or the gauche or whatever it's called. Nope, it isn't. I don't know. I feel like I've seen that brand before. But anyways, that is what was in my stocking. So I have a whole bunch of brand new goodies to play with. I'm so glad to be using these mats because, as I said, I haven't. That's how old these markers are. Well, everything old is new again. I remember doing those plates in preschool, or my sister got to do it in preschool and I never got to do it in preschool. So I love the idea. I just don't know if I like the idea of eating off the plate or if it's just a decorative thing afterwards, but super, super cute. I love how everything old is new again. And, you know, butterflies have come and gone so many times from crafting hexagons and distressing and not distressing or distressing in another way. So I know it keeps us on our toes and keeps us always finding. Oh, they're for display only. Okay, that's good. I wouldn't want to eat off of those. So these are all my goodies I got. I feel like Santa got me some really fun things to play with, and I look forward to playing with them in the upcoming year. Thank you for everybody for tuning in and watching. Well, you certainly know and remember all the best crafts. Yes, I love the 90s and the 2000s fashions are back. Oh my gosh, that is what was crazy. I was actually having a conversation about the fashion stuff with my sister on Christmas because the coats, there was a coat that I absolutely loved because in the early 2000s, I was in university and late 90s, I was graduating from high school. And there was a coat, two different coats that I just loved. And when I walked past the store and I saw it, it's like, oh my God, that's the coat that I had going to university in the winter. And I loved it. It was my favorite coat. I'm like, am I too old to do it a second time around? And my sister's like, if you love it, why not? My sister, I call her a fashionista. So perhaps maybe we could do it again. We'll see. I'll have to try it on. I don't want to look like a fool. Anyways, thank you to everybody for tuning in and coming to see what I got in my stocking. Gina, you enjoy your parties. Everyone enjoy your crafty time and this lull, this quiet, peaceful time I find between Christmas and New Year's where you're wrapping up Christmas and setting goals and thinking about the new year and just finding peace and calmness and relaxation. And I really hope that you guys all get some crafty time in the next little bit and start thinking about your big tag of crafty goals. I'm going to get my goal card all set up in the next little bit and kind of recap where I was with that for 2023 and think about goals that I'm setting for 2024. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. Solo edition late night crafts and laughs. I guess it's Happy New Year. And the next time we speak and see each other, it'll be next year. So have a wonderful, wonderful new year. And I will see you all next year for late night crafts and laughs as we start coffee month. Thank you so much for joining me and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.